Hello, and welcome to Mama Ruth's house. I'm so glad you stopped in. I apologize for how long it's been since I've been recording videos. I did upload one today that I had recorded prior to my surgery. I had breast cancer surgery, a lumpectomy, and they took some 5 lymph nodes as well. I'm proud to report that that there's no cancer in the lymph nodes and that they got everything. So now we're just waiting for the pathology to come back to see how the treatment will be. And I'll keep you guys informed. But please, whatever you guys do, any women out there that don't do your mammograms, please do it. That's how they found it. I do my yearly mammogram. I had cancer on the right side 6 years ago, and now I had it on the left side. So I will keep you informed on what's going on. But right now, we're going to cook. I can't wait to get back in the kitchen and make some videos. Today's video is going to be cauliflower chicken Parmesan. And it's going to be for 3 servings, but I'm going to make it for 2 because it's my husband and I today. And these are 2 Weight Watcher points each. If you're following the Weight Watcher plan. So it's a very healthy, low fat, low carb meal. And with all that being said, we're going to get started. Put you down so you could see. So first, we're going to start by cutting some slices of the cauliflower. And I'm going to use it for another project as well, but right now we're going to cut it. So we're going to make them thick. So they said 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch thick. So I'm going to do that. Going to make one more because I'm going to use that, like I said, for something else as well. All right. Put these aside. I think I'm going to use this one and that one. Boy, I made a mess, didn't I? But that's all right. So I'm going to just cut this part off, but I want to keep it intact, the rest of it, because I want it to be like a bed. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit of this. All right. So I have a prepared pan that I did put some olive oil spray. I'm going to make 3 because I think I might use one for something later. I think I'm just going to do 3. I'm not going to make 3. No, we'll just do 2. 2's fine. All right. So we're going to spray it with the olive oil spray. And then I'm going to salt and pepper this generously. A little salt on there. I'm going to turn it over then. I have my oven on 425. I'm going to spray this side as well. Pepper and salt it. All right. Now, we're going to put this in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just roast it and get it started. So while that's in the oven, I'm going to clean up my mess here a little bit. So I got our timer set. So I have a different cutting board here. We're going to prepare our ingredients for the rest of our dish. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, or onion powder, I think that is, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Just going to mix that together. Now, you can choose to use whatever you'd like. I am keeping it low points, so that's why I'm choosing to use the spray, but you can definitely brush olive oil on both sides. And I'm choosing to use the fat-free mozzarella. I am, however, going to be using some grated Parmesan, so just a little bit, and that's what gives it a couple of points. Put my gloves on because I'm going to cut my chicken. I got a different cutting board. I don't know if you guys have been following me for any length of time. I had these other gloves that were horrible. They weren't the right size and they kept falling off when I was trying to do things. It was just a big mess. So glad to be back cooking for you guys. We'll see how well I do with treatment and how tired I am, and see if I'm going to be able to still do 2 recipes a week, or how will it be. So I just ask that you please bear with me during this time. So I'm choosing to butterfly a chicken breast. So I'm going to take 1 chicken breast because I didn't want it so thick personally. You can do it however you'd like. Chicken breast is 0 points for the Weight Watcher plan. And I'm just going to take it and cut it like this. Just like that. So I have 2 pieces. Now, I'm going to spray this, but I'm going to have to wash this because now I'm going to pick it up and use it with my chicken hands. And I'm going to put part of this seasoning on one side. But now I need to get I'm just going to take this off because I'm going to keep one hand dirty and one hand not dirty. And put some pepper on this, some salt, and then I'm going to flip it over and we're going to do the other side. I have another, I don't want to touch it with my hand, my clean hand, so I'm going to spray it with my other olive oil spray. Put some salt and pepper on this side. And put the rest of my rub here. Get that all nice and rubbed on. All right, I'm going to put this aside. Put this one on. So I remember to wash that. I'll just wash that with warm soapy water and it'll be good to go. All right. This is going to be my dinner, and then I'm going to do a video that I'm going to make desserts. So I hope everyone had a wonderful day. I'm still recouping. I'm off work for a little bit longer. I may be off during treatment. It depends on what treatment, if they have to do chemo, and how long the radiation is. And then I will take pills for 5 years. So obviously I'll be going back to work after that. But I should find out soon. I go the 25th to my oncologist, and they should have all the tests back to let me know what my next thing. I don't anticipate chemo. I think it's just radiation and the pill, but we'll see. We got about 2.5 minutes. I want to thank everyone for still hanging out with me, even though it's been a while and I haven't really recorded too many videos. I'm going back to Weight Watchers in the morning. I've missed 2 weeks and I hate that. My surgery was about 2.5 weeks ago. I'm doing much better. You'll see that sometimes I've been wearing a compression sleeve, and that does help with the lymph node lymphedema, to prevent lymphedema. Certainly don't want that. And just doing well. My husband had breast cancer as well, and he had surgery a week ago today. And he's doing real well, and we're waiting for his pathology to make sure that they got it all and they don't have to do anything else, or he may need radiation. So we'll see what is happening with him. The doctors are very shocked that we both got it at the same time. Well, we got diagnosed at the same time. My husband has had his for probably 10 years, and they've done many checks on it and ultrasounds and mammogram and said, oh, it's fine. And then they did a biopsy in January, and now it came back cancer. So, we're battling it together. And we'll see what happens after that. Looks like this is just about ready to come out. I think I'm going to turn it over, and then I'll put all of I'll show you what we're going to do next. It's a fairly easy meal to prep. Once you put it in here, then it takes about 25 minutes just to get that. We got to make sure that chicken is good and done. But it's going to be delicious. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn this over. Looks like it's going to fall apart a little bit, but that's okay. All right. Now, so we're going to take some marinara sauce, and I have the no sugar added marinara sauce. And we're just going to put half on each one. I might drizzle a little bit more on top. Put that right on top. All right. This is going to put about 1/4 cup of the fat-free cheese on each one. And then we're going to grate. And look at this little tiny grater. Is that not the cutest thing you ever saw? We're going to grate just a little bit. maybe a teaspoon on each one, just for flavor. All right. And then I'm going to put this back in for 25 minutes and then I'll be back. All right. We're back. It smells wonderful. It took about 25 minutes. I checked it at 20. I did my meat thermometer in there and I thought, I'm just going to do a little bit longer. So that's what I chose to do. Going to plate it and then we can try it. Looks wonderful. You can add a little bit of red pepper flakes, which I'm going to on mine. My husband wouldn't care for it like that. Oh, it looks delicious. I can't wait to try it. So I'm going to try a little piece. And this what's for dinner tonight. Let me put you guys up. All right. Mmm. Definitely a keeper in my rotation. Mm-hmm. See how cute, pretty it looks plated? I'm so glad and happy to be back. And I'm so glad to share this recipe with you. It is absolutely delicious. And until next time, make a fantastic day. Bye.